Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nikmatus Fauziah, student of English Education Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta. And today I will interview someone that have experience become interpreting. And before start interview, I will explain you about interpreter. Interpreter is someone who already become a live translator or oral translator. It means that usually interpreter would be a communication relation between stranger with others. Someone that I will interview is my friend. She is live and study in Jakarta. I The interview will be used WhatsApp video call. Okay, let's start the interview. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thanks for taking time for me. Okay, before we start our interview, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, I want to introduce myself. My name is Isnani Rahma Fauziah. You can call me Zia. Just introduce apa aja nih? Nama doang.
Serah, udah.
Okay, nama aja ya.
Okay. Okay, first I will ask you
Now.
about interpreting. Can you tell me about your experience of your story when being interpreter?
My experience of being my interpreter, my gift, my insight as to how kind and correctly speaking in English to foreign citizens.
Okay. And what advantage of being interpreters? Yeah. Oh.
The advantage.
Yes. Can you explain?
Maybe the advantage. The advantage to be entrepreneur, maybe just like learn more speaking in English and improve the speech intonation and multiply vocabulary. We can improve the speech intonation and how to the pronunciation make a good intonation. Just that.
Just
maybe.
like the advantage is we speak English. We good in speak English, or we have more vocabulary. Okay. And the next question is, what a challenge for yourself of being interpreter?
The challenge of interpret. Just nervous, yeah. Maybe nervous. I had many vocabulary. Maybe just how to speak good and true. It was difficult. Perhaps being so nervous as to speak like that, face to face to please gitu.
It's make nervous lah. Okay, and the next is, can you explain the difficulties of being interpreter? What is difficult? Do you think?
Yeah, the difficult just like many vocabulary, yeah. And to speaking English. Yeah.
Okay, and the last question is, from your experience, can you give me strategies to be good interpreter? Strategies?
Maybe same for my answer before. Just to self-confident to improve speaking English for beginners and at our insight insight into English.
Oh,
And I just, kayaknya itu aja deh
oke.
filmnya.
Oke, thank you for your time ya. Makasih ya. And now after the interview, I will give the conclusion. Is I think that the more important for being interpreter is we can speak English and understand English is the important point I think to become interpreter. And know about English vocabulary is also important for to being interpreter because being interpreter we become a live translator between strangers to other. So when uh, if we being interpreter and we don't know much about the vocabulary, it's difficult to the interpreter. And after that is disadvantage of being interpreter is we have an experience to interact directly with native speaker and we can improve our speaking. And to be a good interpreter, uh, we can improve our speak language. It means that if we want to be interpreter in English language, so we can improve our speaking in English. And number two is we uh, the next point is we must mastering in vocabulary. It means that we have a lot knowledge about the vocabulary because if we have a lot of vocabulary, we can easily speak to a stranger and we also can easy doing the job for being interpreter. And now I think it's enough for me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.